Welcome back. One of the oldest political parties, the PNG National Party, is making a comeback after decades of being dormant. It is preparing for the 2017 general elections. As part of preparations, the PNG National Party is hosting a fundraising dinner this Friday. Gabriel Bigo with the details.
PNG National Party's parliamentary leader and member for Sinasina Yogomol, Kerenga Kua, with the party executives, are working tirelessly to revive the party. It is hoping to field in more candidates in the 2017 general elections.
PNG National Party has just been revived after many years of dormancy. MCLP stopped for a few years, but now Mipla kirapin bek pinis.
As part of its preparations, PNG National Party is hosting a fundraising dinner at the Dynasty restaurant in Port Mosby tomorrow.
In a short few months, Governor General Baishum reached for the election process to commence and campaign law start. So we need to have at least some money in our account to finance our party's activity. So this plus now we plus starting fundraising, and our first fundraising dinner is going to be tomorrow, Friday, 5th of August, lo Dynasty restaurant long Vicent City lo Port Mosby. We are selling a chair at 2,000 kina and a table which is of 10 seats or 10 people for 20,000 kina.
The party executives are appealing for support from corporate organizations, interested individuals and members of the public. PNG National Party has had names in the political circles in the early days, and its comeback is timely with a focus to mold good leaders.
Our party's trademark is honesty and integrity, and in all leaderships that in the past and the current now, I think we continue to maintain and uphold the trademark.
Gabriel Bego, NBC National News, Port Mosby.
Over 1,000 people in the Baining area of the Gazelle district in East New Britain province lack access to proper health services. This was revealed recently by local community health worker Stephen Divi in the Matanakunai village. Leanne Togiba reports.
It's been 16 years since the Matanakunai aid post was declared unfit for operations and shut down. Matanakunai is approximately 8 hours by road from Kokopo town. Due to transport difficulties, locals are unable to get to the Open Bay aid post, which is the nearest to them, another half an hour drive away. This struggle has prompted DV to build an extension to the old aid post, from which he conducts medical checks and delivers medication to the locals.
So even plenty shipman or sakam loya, he had logo Open Bay, or sakam tasoloya, nam satriki moloya.
Seeing the plight of his people, DV has gone to the extent where he now uses his own fortnightly pay to purchase medical supplies.
How should keep finishing? So stop now, I mean, or stopping. No side blow medical store. How she can be run down now? All got a supply blow misa kamlo medical store only shutting down too.
Not only that, the locals face difficulties in getting to town due to the lack of bridges to see them across. This becomes a major problem when there is flooding within the area, something that is quite common also. It takes them close to a week of waiting for the river to eventually go down, causing inconvenience for all, mostly the school children. They are then left with the option of paying 5 kina to cross the river via canoe. Leanne Togiba, NBC National News, Port Mosby.
Tourism, Arts and Culture Minister Tobias Kulang has challenged the National Cultural Commission to improve, as it is an important part of the tourism industry in the country. Minister Kulang says tourism defines our culture and must be preserved for the next generation.
The National Cultural Commission office plays a very key role in defining, articulating and preserving our culture. And once again, as I said, our culture defines us.
And that particular institution is very, very important, but over the past years it has been not receiving the attention, and also I don't think it's been playing the role it's supposed to play. So what I've done as a minister, I've moved my office into the office of the National Cultural Commission to give them the prominence, to understand them better, to enable them to come out and engage with mainstream activity, yeah? Okay? Because I believe that they play a very important role. The next one is the museum. Museum is archiving. They tell the tale, the story about how we evolved, how we got here, okay?
Papua New Guinea's former Governor-General, Grand Chief Sir Paulius Matane, is calling on the relevant authorities to quickly intervene and stop illegal logging in the country. Sir Matane's call comes after reports of such activity surfacing within the country. Lianta Giba reports.
Sir Paulius, who is a staunch supporter of preserving PNG's forests, says Papua New Guineans are doing the wrong thing by allowing foreigners to come into the country and cut trees.
We are doing the wrong things to allow people from outside to come to our land and cut down and even destroy our logs here in our country. Logs are very important for the development of a nation in relation to stopping people from getting logs out from our forest, because the logs are very important for the life of the people who live around there and also in the whole area. We have learned about this thing for a long time. We've heard about it, but many people still allow foreigners to come here and cut our logs and export the logs to other parts of the world.
Sir Paulius adds that it is important to preserve the forests for the good of the people and the country as a whole.
People are still buying and cutting down timber, and even though there are already laws to stop illegal logging in our country, people still allow people to come and cut trees and sell things to other parts of the world. We should not do this. If we care about our environment, for example, if we care about the people of our country, then we should not allow any more people from outside to come and cut our trees here for their own benefits.
Sir Paulius is now calling on the leaders of this country to do the right thing by the people. Lian Togiba, NBC National News, Port Mosby.
A community in the Makam district of Morobe province has successfully undergone a food security training. More than 120 men, women and youth of Guruf village took part in the Morobe El Nino Preparedness, Response and Recovery Project conducted by World Vision in partnership with the National Agriculture Research Institute. The livelihood and food processing and preservation training in the project aims to better prepare communities to withstand future droughts. Gregory Avira reports.
Effectively utilizing what little food is available to feed families was one such important lesson learned from the training. Like many communities, the people of Guruf village were greatly affected by last year's prolonged drought. The training will now allow the community to be better prepared for future droughts. Grating and sun-drying starch collected from cassava and sweet potato to be stored as flour. While the concept is relatively new to the community, learning it has proven to be beneficial.
This training here, Bami to was MGM sampla kind big impact for community from that when we play no been come across with that kind of all side block cooking, side block health time all well vision come inside. All putting plenty positive impact for community from it.
The project's interventions include meeting people's immediate needs for food and safe drinking water, as well as building community resilience in water, sanitation and hygiene, and food security to be able to withstand prolonged extreme weather conditions in the future. The project is expected to distribute more than 30,000 sweet potato cuttings and 8,000 cassava cuttings to communities in the Makam district in the coming months. Gregory Avira, NBC National News, Port Mosby.
NBC National News continues after the break. Stay with us.